There's just a few basic things in MyOn that I'd like to share with you that I think would be important to know at the beginning of the school year. Initially, you want to set up groups. This is where you can create specific book sets to share with your students, or you control settings for certain groups of kids. So let's go ahead and get logged into MyOn, and it should immediately take you to your dashboard. This is your dashboard. I'm going to start out by going to my groups section, selecting the pull-down menu. And initially, if you're a returning teacher, you might see that you have last year's group still here. You can click on this to open it, and it will show you the students that are in there. I have 3 students in this group. And if these are in fact last year's students, you can select delete to delete this group altogether. You're not deleting the student from the system, you're just deleting this group because you no longer need it. So I'm going to select create a new group because it's the beginning of the school year. I need to give this group a name. And then we select add group. I can see that my group has been created and I have no students in it. To add students to this group, I open up the group. And these are all the things that I can do with this group. One thing I want to show you real quick is reader options. If I open up reader options, this is where I should be able to turn quizzes on and off. This is where I would turn off reviews. Those might be 2 important things to you. All of these features are things that you can control within a group. But if a child is not assigned to a group, then these changes don't apply to them. Okay, I'm going to leave my settings as they are. Hit save. So I've got my group opened up here. It's my PAL Blended 2014. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I need to assign students to this group. So what it's doing right now is loading all the students from our school roster. So I should be able to just type in a student's name, and it should auto pull for me. Here's Jordan Garrison. I just select it, delete it, and select my next student. So that's all there is to it. You just have to start typing your student's name and it will auto-fill, and you just select him, and as you're finished, you hit save. So if I go back to my group, I should be able to see now that I have 2 students in this group. I'll go back to my dashboard. Here's my blended class that I just set up. I have 2 students, in fact. Okay, now let's say I wanted to, I'm going to close groups. Let's say I wanted to look at the book sets, and I want to assign some specific books to my students. I'm going to open up book sets. Here's all my options in book sets. I'm going to start out by going to shared book sets. These are sets that someone on my campus has already created that should be age appropriate. I see a book set down here on friendship. There's 16 books within this book set. If that looks good to me, then I'm going to hit use. I can open this up and I can look at I can actually see what the books look like. I can see their Lexile level. I can actually open up and read the book if I want to. But I know already that I want to use this friendship set, so I'm going to hit use. Now that book should be in my book set. So I open up my book set, and there it is. Here's my friendshipping book set. Now if I want to assign this to that specific group that I just created, I then need to open up this book set, and I have to assign it. And then I select which group I want it to be assigned to, and I'm going to choose my new one that I just created, and I hit save. And it tells me up at the top that the settings have been changed. So these 2 students that I just added to this group, when they go to log in on the iPad or on their laptop, when they go to log into MyOn, they're going to see under the teacher's recommended or under the teacher's list, they're going to see that friendshipping book set, which I specifically want them to read. So that's a pretty handy tool. Those are just a few quick tips on MyOn.